But a lot of these people, and having to rebuild to FEMA base flood elevation with their homes, that effectively prices people out. So that changes the demographic of who could live by the water when it was already pretty expensive to live there. But we're talking about folks who had homes that maybe had been paid off. They lived there for generations, and now they can't just rebuild. They have to big back higher. So it changes the scale of your city. It changes who's able to live there. And what we've seen since is multiple delays and people having to expend far more money than they anticipated just trying to get their homes back to normal, to get back into their homes, just the most basic step of getting back on with your life. And now we're seeing a real push inland in the area where I live, you know, folks that weren't affected by storm surge. Now we're seeing a lot more development in those areas where people who were frightened by the big wake-up call of something that hasn't happened here to that scale in 70 plus years, now it's become desirable to be maybe a little further away from right at the edge of the water. So it's changing the demographics in terms of economics. We're seeing people being forced out, if not their neighborhood, the city entirely. And you know, sadly, I don't think this is going to be a one-off. I think we should expect to see these things happen more often. The unusual scenario to me is that we went this long without it, and I think it led to one of the things that's been a concern of mine for 15, 20 years now, is complacency. When it doesn't happen for a while, you tend to start feeling a little safer than you actually are, and I think this is going to be something that we're going to deal with again. It's just the risk that's inherent to living this close to water.